How are you gonna make sure that your kids gonna have this get up perspective the way you have?
I'm completely convinced that environment is something you can't fabricate. Like, I love when my rich friends send their kid to Guatemala to build a house for a week and they think like now they're well-rounded. I punt that. I think that environment is something that is out of our control. Like last year was my first summer of my life. And it was like a day and a half.
Wow.
Like I always worked my whole life since I was 13.
Sure.
So they're not gonna have that. They're gonna have a Hamptons house. They're gonna live on the upper side.
How do you give them the grit though, the edge? Because clearly you have a huge advantage of
I've been spending a ton of time looking at rich kids in their 20s and 30s that I spend time with. When you have a rich parent, accomplished parent, from my perspective, I think my kids are gonna look at me and they're gonna make one of two decisions. I'm gonna try to climb that, and that's just in them. And they're gonna have the grit, and they're gonna be like, Dad thinks he's a big shot, I'm gonna be bigger, just like I looked at my dad. Or they're gonna look at that and be like, fuck that.
That's another way to go.
I'm gonna be an artist. I'm gonna be a nonprofit organizer. I'm gonna go paint with tomatoes in Peru. And here's the craziest part. I don't give a shit as long as they're good people. I don't need any like making fun of a friend or a cousin or you fly commercial or any like that is just that's a binary game. Be good people. As far as the other stuff, I don't need to live through my kids for my own self-esteem, and I don't want to force my kids to be me. I want to force my kids to be them.